Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Saturday, November 9th, and we are here answering financial questions from you, our loyal listeners. We just love you guys, so thanks so much. If something is on your mind, something going on, don't hesitate. Just give us a holler. Go to jillonmoney.com, click the Contact Us button, and write us a note. And if you'd like to join us live, then check the box. Producer Mark will do everything. He's just the best. You know what else he does? He sends out the free weekly newsletter. It goes out every single Friday, and if you have not subscribed to that yet, you are missing a treat. The free weekly newsletter, you'll find it on the website at jillonmoney.com. Okay, right now, let's talk to Mark, who's on the line from Connecticut.
Well, I want to thank you, Jill and Mark, for taking my call. Love the show. Listen to the pod every morning. Jill, I need help advice on how to navigate retirement income without a pension. I want to retire in 2 years. I want to relocate to Florida. Probably going to have a mortgage. So I need your mojo.
Okay, I got mojo. I got mojo for all of you guys, okay? Don't worry, I got plenty of it. Mark, how old are you?
I'm 62.
When you said is there a spouse or is it just you?
It's just me. I'm divorced. I got 3 kids. They're all launched, 2 grandkids.
You're going to retire in 2 years. At that point, will you have any income besides portfolio income, rental income, or anything else that's coming into you?
Nope, just portfolio income.
The game plan is 2 years, sell your house. How much is the house worth?
It's a condo. It's worth $160,000, but I do have a mortgage of $80,000 left on it. So I only have $80,000 of equity.
So you would put $80,000 down and get another mortgage, or you just buy something cheap, or are you going to rent? What's your hope in 2 years?
I hope to go to Florida. I've looked at condos down there. Probably going to need to buy something about $250,000 to $300,000.
That's not a downsize, dude.
I know. I told you I need your mojo.
All right. So let's see how we're going to pay for that. So tell us about the non-retirement assets that you have accumulated. Non-retirement.
There I have $75,000 in a brokerage and I have $15,000 in a money market.
Okay, and 15 in a money market. Okay, got it. Now, let's talk about retirement assets, because obviously you're 62. You could take money out. So what's in retirement assets?
I have $1.1 million in pre-tax 401k, and I have $110,000 in a Roth IRA.
Forgetting about the housing for 1 second, what does it cost for you to live your life?
The last 6-7 years, I've been living pretty cheap, probably $3,500 a month because I've been saving for retirement. But I figure in retirement, I'm probably going to need about $6,000 a month.
In your mind, that $6,000 a month, does that are you sort of building in a mortgage payment to that or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would include a mortgage. Okay. When you look at Social Security and your potential Social Security benefits, what do you have at age, say, 67, whatever your full retirement age is?
So 67, it's $3,155 a month.
Okay. And what's 70?
Almost 4,000. It's 3,954.
What's the magic of 2 years from now?
Cobra. I can get Cobra for a year. I mean, just, kind of ready for the next chapter of my life. But if I have to work longer, I'm prepared for that too.
How much do you earn right now, Mark?
A little over 100.
It's funny. It's somehow or other, like when I heard you tell the story, I feel like if you didn't have the change in housing, that you may be able to do this. It's this extra money that you need to float your bigger place. At the very least, let's just look at age 67. You have $3,155 a month. And we really need another, let's call it 40. We really need like 40, let's say 4,000, just for the heck of it. We need another 4,000 a month. I'm leaving your non-retirement assets alone because, frankly, you kind of need to keep that. If we were to presume in 2 years, let's just pretend the market's flat. At least in two years, we cannot count on the assets growing dramatically. So if I look at 1.1 million, let's just do that one first. And we look at our nice safe withdrawal rate, that's $33,000, but you got to pay tax on it. I don't know. I feel like you're a little short, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. Mark, I don't know what you think. I'm sort of thinking, do you hate your job?
No, I like it. I've done it for a long time and I like it.
You do? Can
Yeah.
you? I feel like if you could, first of all, Cobra's expensive. So that's number one. So I feel like you need at least 3 years, and you might need more like four-ish, because I want you to build up your non-retirement asset base. I'm less interested in you putting money away pre-tax right now. And when you do your 7,000 in your IRA, is that a Roth IRA?
Yeah, that's the Roth.
Okay. I mean, if you're going to stay in at the 160,000 level, I think that maybe I could live with it. Or even if you said, okay, let me give you another game plan. You say, all right, you know what? I'm working right through until I'm qualifying for Medicare, and then I'm going to move to Florida, and I'm going to keep working. I'm not going to make 100, but I'm going to make 50, and I'm going to do that for 5 years, age 65 to 70. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, that may be something you would prefer. I don't know. It probably also depends a little bit about like how you're feeling in a couple of years, health wise, mood wise. But I don't know if you're the kind of person who would rather like make as much money as you can for as long as you can, then call it quits, or you'd rather call it quits early, knowing that you have to work a little bit, doing something for 3-4 years.
Yeah, I think it would be the first option. Probably just work as long as I can and then call it quits.
What I'd like you to be able to do is be able to work right through until you can claim your Social Security. If you did it the year before, then that would be okay. I think that you should count on, hey, I'm going to work till I'm 67. It's not bad. That's 5 years. It's not a big deal. Presumably you're able to keep your job and nothing bad happens. We might be able to do it sooner. I just think I'd rather have your mindset attuned to 67 or 66 or 67, and then we can reassess. But you know what? I hope I'm wrong. I hope you call me up in 3 years and you're like, hey, Schlesinger, you're wrong. I got $2 million. Everything's great. Life's fantastic. See you later, lady. I'm going to buy myself a $300,000 condo in Vero Beach or wherever you're going.
Yeah.
And I hope that that's the case. I just want you to be realistic in terms of what your hopes and dreams are. Okay. So let's get the 5-year game plan. 5 years is actually a really short period of time. Let's just do 1 year at a time. And every year you can look at your numbers and you can ping me and say, hey, what do you think?
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much.
If you have something going on in your life, a real estate transaction, maybe it's an idea about retirement, how you're going to pay for your kids' school. Maybe you just need a little pump up that things are going okay or on the right track, even if you're really young. Maybe you want to change careers. We don't care. We'd love to hear from you. Go to our website, jillonmoney.com, click the Contact Us button. We will get your note. We really would love to have you on the air live with us. That's the most fun. So if you want to do that, check the box. Mark will do everything else. You can subscribe to us on the Odyssey app or wherever you find your favorite podcast. Please try to do something nice for someone else today. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.